Welcome back to Aftermath, episode 33. I don't know why I say that like I don't know. It's episode 33. I know, because I care, and I prepare things, and nice, Rick.
Yeah.
Where we left off, some things had happened. If you're this far in, honestly, like, why are you not watching the first ones? Watch the first ones. Like, start at the beginning, don't start a story midway through. That's just stupid. So I'm not going to bother with the recap, vomit.
Okay, so we did a thing. We were like, whoa, let's go save a princess. So a girl was like, yo, dudes, let's go get fucking blazed. And then we were like, hey, Squirrel, we'll do what you fucking say because we have literally nothing better to do. So then some lady was like, hey, so Akane, we're like besties or some shit, but also my dad's a dick and the guy I'm meant to marry's a fucking dick. So like let's get out of here. And we were like, hey, we gotta teleport. And she's like, you gotta teleport? We're like, fuck yeah. Let's go to Milikadi where some woke lady can fucking save you. And the woke lady, we went to Milikadi and the woke lady was like, yeah, fuck it, sure, why not? I'll get you a necklace. And that was about it. She was like, go places. And we were like, okay.
Thank you, Killian Experience, for your garbage retrospective.
It was my garbage retrospective on Aftermath.
It was. Yeah, that's more or less kind of what happened. So... Oh, I have so many things laid out. So many fucking notes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So... Where we left off, you guys had just been given the information, or some information, as to where you might find some of the people you were looking for. So what do you guys want to do?
We're still with the woman, right?
Yeah, currently.
Forgot her name.
Fazana, the
Oh,
last one.
No, oh yeah, the learned something. I at least before we leave want to say something to her, but I'm not sure how far. So.
What?
Before we leave, I would still want to say something to her, but I'm not sure how far the rest is, what the rest wants. So.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'm just gonna say to the. I'm just gonna say, nice lady, you're smart, right? You know things.
I suppose.
Ever heard of a sword called Caravar?
Caravar. I've heard tales. Here and there.
Not much. Kinda
Little.
looking for it.
The Curious Blade. What I've heard is minimal at best, but I suppose you could say it is a greatly renowned as being a blade from before the fall of whatever civilization came before. From what we know, from what I know, from what I've heard, at least, it is perhaps more dangerous in the right hands than in the wrong ones. What that means, I don't actually know. But that's what I've heard.
Sauriv looks like he's trying to think, and just cannot make any fucking sense of that.
Nothing has changed.
Ooh,
There's
actually, actually, I was wondering, could you help me with something? I want to like get the lore about the star.
Mhm.
I found this in a sort of temple thing, with a lot of books, only some of which I could read after doing some stuff, and only I, with all my friends, could enter it. And it's been doing like stuff to me, making my wings bigger, my extra pair of ears. I don't know if you know anything about this.
A star. Yes.
Yeah.
Their power is said to radiate. Sort of gestures at it. They, when used correctly, are extremely potent spellcasting foci.
No?
When used incorrectly, they're extremely potent explosives.
No.
Oh, it's on my correct use
Like,
system.
boom boom.
Yes, it does destroy it, and they're an incredibly rare item, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
There are many people who would kill you for that. Do be wary of where you show that.
Okay. Yeah. Also, if you happen to speak God damn it. Hold on. Opens backstory.
You should have your notes open anyway.
Subiroh. I had a
So-
character sheet. If you manage to, if you like, recently words, fucking hell. If you do speak to Subiroh, there we go.
Sorrow. Yeah.
Subiroh, in the near future, could you let him know that? Well, I'm trying to find him. I guess.
I will do so, if I speak with him. Although that would be unlikely.
Okay. I suppose you don't really know where I could find him either, do you?
You should know as well as I that it is near impossible to extract his location from him.
I was, just hoping for
Yes.
something, I guess.
His debt to your family is nearly paid. He will likely
Yeah.
fade out of the greater scene of things soon enough.
He said, what? Is there anything like anywhere I can go to, people to speak to, so I can find out about my family?
Well, I suppose you could always start throwing your name around in Yosa. Although that is perhaps a dangerous game.
By the way, is there a way for my friends to reach Yosa, perhaps? Because, of course, they aren't really good with flying, as you may see.
Yosa. Well, I mean, you got here, didn't you?
Yeah?
Well, how did you get here?
Look over a Pandal. I'm not sure if I should tell, but red Pandal. Pandal looks with a blank stare.
Pandal stares black and then disconnects from the game.
Blink.
Damn it, Fom.
Damn you and your shit here.
Well, we got here by ancient means, I guess. There. Fun.
Yo, buddy. Bro Scovombo, you there? Looks like we might be down a
That's
bomb.
nope. Oh, nope.
I was doing so well. What happened?
Hey.
Hey.
As soon as we moved to the TTRPG channel, things like went south for my internet really fast. What is it about this place?
This channel is cursed.
Haha, Victor is
yeah.
mine.
She basically asked how we got here, or like, how did we get here? And I kind of was just staring at you, like, should we tell, or?
I'm gonna shrug at you.
Well, we got here by like an ancient gate thing.
Ah. Yes.
Melts
We call it the
faces off.
cube.
How did you activate this gate?
I just
Words?
say some words.
Yeah.
Curious. There are a few that know how to use them.
It's not that hard. Just go verbal flip and it works. Just be holding it, obviously.
Are you thinking of a location when you say that?
No.
Okay. The gate opens up and pulls you all into the far realms.
Oh shit.
Off to the astral
The
sea
far-
with you. Yeah, the far realms. Welcome to 1.7.10.
Did you actually just make a Minecraft reference?
I did, because I said far realms, which is.
By the way,
not
I
right,
still
so-
have the cube, don't I? Or did I give it to
Back to
Pandal?
me.
Yeah, I think you gave it back.
Didn't mark it as not in my inventory, so I just kind of assumed you gave it back to me.
Pandal, can I actually check something? May I have it for a second?
Sure, don't break it, I guess.
Oh, you motherfucking! I need to
Handle
look
the
something up.
Okay.
Okay. I wanna look in and think of Yosa. it was an int save, right?
It is an intelligence save, yes. Items, pull up a
Hey,
gate. Yes,
It was like a 15 or 10,
16.
right?
No, it's a 9.
DC 10.
9.
10? Oh
Okay.
no, you have to roll 9 or lower, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it is. Yeah, no. So you're thinking of Yosa, okay.
yes.
You stare into the gate, and you see your vision begins to fade. Fade out, fade into nothingness. You feel yourself buried, broken, damaged. You feel earth filling you, around you. You're buried, you're underground, there's no anything. And you can feel cracks and damage running across your surface. You can sense...
feel like it's no longer in use or reachable at all.
You can sense stone beneath you, and dirt above. And then your vision returns.
Does it feel like unusable or like totally buried or how you described it?
It feels as I described. It feels like you are completely buried.
Well, seems like that the gate near Yosa is not functional anymore.
Yes, that would sound about right. I've heard of them destroying methods of teleporting into the city before, although I didn't think they actually did.
Why would they do that then?
Security, usually. Not sure against what, but I'm sure they have their reasons.
Okay.
The Council of Wings are most paranoid.
So you think there's no actually no other way for my friends to reach there?
Well, I'm sure you
Possibly.
could walk.
I mean, isn't the last
I don't
part
know.
only? It's been a while that I've been already. Can't you only like fly there, or something?
Some of it. Much of the city is still accessible to regular tradesmen, but some areas you will
Okay.
require flight.
I'm sure we could manage. Might take a while, but we can manage.
Okay. I do want to stop by there if we're in the area. We're kind of in the area now, so. And there was also this train nearby, so.
Yes. I believe there is one of the people that you seek, perchance.
Do you perhaps have a map of this area? How far away from Yosa is it to there?
A map? No. Much of the Wildlands is still unmapped. I know only rumours.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that it's so far from me. Then.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know how to get to, what's the place, Tekiona?
Tekiona?
Yeah, it's like the other, it's like a big city, it's under the,
Teknoa?
to the, that's the one, yeah.
Yes. Well, you would need to traverse a different plane first. You could go through a far realm, but I wouldn't recommend it. Or the Realm Sea. Or Trimoria. I wouldn't stay long in Trimoria if I were you. The whole place is most inhospitable. The Realm Sea would be your best option. It's more of an endless void, filled with, well, things that live in the void. I would say that it's a good idea to be careful. There are beasts in the Realm Sea that are not to be trifled with. And there are many things most unknowable that reach there from far realms. There is from there, however, always the possibility of moving onwards to Technoa, if you can shift planes.
I'm just gonna look at the magic folk. Just gonna say, anybody know how to do that?
Might be able to figure it out.
Okay then. I guess never mind. Thanks, I think.
And Pandal is
Yeah,
dead.
thanks. I guess.
Akane, you wanted to look
Yeah, I
into
think of the train wreck near Yosa, yeah.
Okay. You feel a gateway tilted, near 90 degrees over, lying on its side, although where it remains sticking out of a wall, as it is now, previously a floor. You feel an empty room around you, little surrounds it, next to nothing. You feel a familiar feeling of metal and iron, brass and iron, similar to that as you would expect of Coria. So welcome back, farm.
He's alive, fish.
He is. After a brief moment, your vision returns to you. Farm is dead again.
Seems like we need net cable in here.
You are no Pandal.
Mm-hmm. That's not what he meant, but sure. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
Having fun with your internet there?
Not really, actually.
That's fair. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, there's a bunch of smart people around here, right?
Well,
I see two.
there are some.
Damn it.
Fazana.
Any of them that, well, know more about, these things? I just shake around.
The various pieces of machinery that you've attached to yourself.
Well, yeah, and the things that are associated with it.
Around here, not many. I would say the train wreck near Yosa. There are those who might be able to help you.
Okay.
There is... well, those that live in the ruins tend to have knowledge of these things.
Are they at all dangerous?
They can be.
Gulp.
Now, if there are no other questions, I must excuse myself. There is much that I must attend to.
Yeah.
Alright then.
So, Princess, where... She's still here, right? Princess Girl. Where are you actually? So you're staying here, right?
I hope so. Fazana sort of looks at him. Yes, for now, if you stay here with me, I will see to it that you find bed and board. If you're prepared to help work the archives for the time being. Yes, and she's just like, oh, yeah, that would be wonderful, thanks.
I wanted to ask one last thing to you. Why did you actually wrote that letter like that? Like, you dressed me as sister and Just only something about a wedding.
Because it was false. It seemed like it would be a good way to draw you in. I knew that you, well, I had heard you wouldn't be with your sister, and it would likely get you to come.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
She looks kind
Oh.
of sheepish. Yes, I manipulated you. Sorry.
Okay, well, guess I'll. Guess I might see you later someday.
Yeah,
I'll be sure to visit you if I come back around here.
sure. There's a lot of things going on. I suppose there'll be a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Alright then. I think that's us.
Yeah.
We good to go? Or something else need done?
Pandal needs his internet fixing.
Yeah, but
Okay, so, you guys heading out?
I think so. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say thank you, nice lady, for your information and your time.
It is no bother. I appreciate that, but you've told me as well. And so,
Excellent.
you guys head on out into the...
I'll do like one of those polite bows and take my quote-unquote hat off. My invisible hat.
Sure. Kind of doff your invisible hat. It's, she looks at you a little curiously. But you guys eventually, you head on out into the rest of the sort of huge library area. You're in the sort of top floor and you head down back into the sort of the rest of the library. Whereabouts do you guys want to go? What do you want to do? What's the plan here, folks?
Well, I did manage to find the gate near, or in the train rack, actually. So if people want to go there, we can. I don't know if you guys want to do anything in the meantime.
Well, didn't we have to look for someone here?
Wasn't it her? Was it someone else?
Did out of character and in character, both.
I don't know.
Was there?
That we were looking for someone, it didn't seem to be her.
Oh, yeah, we got the information for the people from her. Right? Yeah, I think.
No, she was one of the ones that we needed to find. She's the landlord one.
No, she wasn't the one that we needed in the end.
No.
No, we got the info out of her
She
for the
seemed to
people
be
we.
very convinced to not be that person.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean she isn't though.
But yeah.
We could just kidnap the bitch.
Shut
You're
up,
a god now, shut up.
Wouldn't really help us though. I'm just thinking. Might as well take a random beggar off the street.
Yeah, you look like you know
Seems like
much.
a great idea.
Me, how much fingers am I holding up? 6, close enough. Come with us.
Yes.
You'll do.
In that case, we could even make Sauriv a god.
A goddess? And no, you couldn't.
Oh yeah, goddess.
Well, all you need is a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
One, there's
Pair
a
of scissors
little bit
doesn't
more
make
to it than that, I think.
Nah, it's a pair of scissors.
And
An outfit and some lipstick.
two, as I said, they do need to be specific, people.
Yeah, I know. And I'm pretty sure she was one of them, wasn't she?
Was she?
Full.
Yargon, I
Fuck
don't
you.
think any of us are.
I don't think any of us are smart enough to know that.
I mean, in character, do you know if she was or wasn't?
No.
Exactly.
Out of character. No.
No, but we did get the name, the learned one.
Yeah.
Was
I think the
on there,
one
and
that
she
we were
was called
supposed to be
the Leonard
looking
one, wasn't
for. the one that we were supposedly looking for, the one that knows a lot, was in the train, I think.
That's what she told you. Okay,
The
so
one with all the notes is currently lagging out, so.
what you do have, first, you should all have notes. What you do have, you
Looks at you sheepishly.
know that, make notes. You know that the book that Coghammer has was written in about 100 years after Calamity, or whatever catastrophe happened. Still not, well,
Calamity
you do
Cameron.
actually know what happened now.
104 post-fall.
Postfall, that's the one. And that was written by her, which means that she's lived about 3,000 years. 3,000 something years. So,
Nothing new there.
well, she's an elf, but that
Are
would
we sure she
mean
isn't
she's
a
about
dog?
3 times older than she should be. Maximum.
Yep.
So, you've
Still
got that.
nothing new there.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You've got that. You also know that Learned One is an interesting title for potentially somebody related to knowledge. That said, she seems to think that you might be looking for someone else and has sent you in a different direction towards the courier. Not courier, the other train.
Oh yeah, we were only given titles. We weren't given actual names.
You weren't given names, no.
No, it was just a few titles we were given, wasn't it?
What titles were you given? What do you have?
Well, the only note I have is Cloud Beast is a nice person. So I have 6 months of notes for this game that we're 35 sessions into. It's in character, okay?
It's the 33. We've been playing this game for 8 months, damn it, don't you?
My notes are also in character because
Even I have
write
notes
the
for this
paper
campaign,
slugs.
damn it.
I do have some notes related to my background, but other than that, Sauriv isn't.
Envom appears to be having the laggiest of issues.
Yeah,
I guess that's fair. Oh,
he ain't doing so
he's
well.
back. Hello?
Hi.
How you doing? How's it going?
Poorly.
Okay. So we're discussing notes and how you have all of the notes for the party, which is convenient
Why?
because you're not
That's
here.
really bad.
Yeah, because apparently none of these guys take notes.
I don't.
Double
Well, I
really.
took notes for one thing.
Jerry takes notes of stuff he
I
has.
take notes for
Since
one
then I've
thing
like
as well.
completely forgotten to take notes because fucking hell, why?
Damn it, Jerry, take notes.
I know!
Oh.
It's annoying that I didn't
Wait,
take any
what
notes.
information are we looking for? Do I have it written down?
Essentially, the titles of the people you're looking for.
Yeah,
Or
titles.
who exactly you're looking for.
We're looking for. We're looking for Vivifine, Iana, Egan, Iris, but with a Y, and I don't know how to say that. Hayaja and Iana. Like what? I just have written down that they're the goddesses of their domains. I don't have titles.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah.
So am I
didn't-
meant to?
No, I don't think so. Which is why when Tomchi brought it up, I'm like, hang on a minute.
I must just be getting confused. Maybe I should
That's
take
what I've
notes.
got
Okay.
written down for like the names
Fucking-
of the goddesses.
You are a DM's worst nightmare, Tomchi.
Control V, there we go.
Don't worry, Yargon, you can get him back Tuesday.
I will. Just gonna eat his soul. Anyway,
I'm a good boy. I have notes.
you do. I'm proud of
Sort
you.
of.
Sorry.
More proud of you than I thought I had to be. God damn it, guys. So, what? Yeah.
I have notes now.
What's the plan, guys?
Are we not going to the train, Yosa? I thought we established this. I don't know what's happening.
Are you
Yeah,
going?
Yosa,
Are
however,
you?
is
Yeah, I
the
think
gate
we
near
are.
Yosa
Yeah.
is broken. I
Okay,
forgot the
it-
gate in the train. Yosa is a couple of days walk from the train,
Yes.
so that is a thing.
You know what I think when I hear broken train?
Yeah.
I can
Luke?
fix it
I
and
know,
make
I
it
know
my
where
own.
Coghammer wants to go. Yeah, you want a couple of
I-
million pounds of steel. You want to just set it right again and fix it.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
That's one Coghammer.
That's
we'll see you
fair.
at the end of the campaign.
It does look somewhat like a primordial titan has kind of just given it the role. But sure.
Make a smaller tree.
Nothing that a bit of tender
I
love
now
and care can't
imagine-
fix.
I now imagine Coghammer, like half sticking out of one of those tiny trains.
Yeah.
Or one of those rail sets you find in like playgrounds, like those more expensive playgrounds.
Alright.
Biggest smile on his face known to
Yeah.
man.
Choo choo.
Okay, so are you guys gonna... You just sort of stood in the library now. Are you gonna go find somewhere, teleport? It is getting kind of late. Are you gonna go and try and find a place to sleep? Are you gonna...
I guess we should find a hotel or an inn or something. Yeah.
Are you just gonna move on and see if there's something wherever you go? What's the plan?
Wherever you go.
I can camp if you want, but if you don't want to get like a place to sleep, then that's fine.
No, I wouldn't mind getting a room so I can see if there's any major differences between the two books.
You like that way, yeah. I was like you like gave her the book, right? But you of course you remember some things.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
downloaded and
Seeing as the flux is near none in here, we could maybe do the ritual. I don't know if it works, but no, wait, it should work because actually the green thing was advised to do only in Milikadi. Out of character, because in character I don't think I know this.
Yeah, what the
Why am
hell
I
are you
saying that
talking
even
about?
if it doesn't matter in character?
I want to know what the hell you're talking about, mate.
I've
Rituals of
never
power.
heard anything like that. I've also taken no notes, but like I've
As
never heard
designated
anything
notes
like
person,
that.
I don't
Well,
have
the
anything
ri-
written down.
The crystal
There
about
is a
that.
rituals
mention
of power.
about
No,
there's
not
a
the green
mention
ones.
about this place in
The one above
book.
the red one.
Was mentioned, but it was just about the blue crystals, which we don't
Blue,
well,
yeah.
we haven't seen. So
Yeah, the blue
Yes.
crystals also don't, like, do stuff to you. The blue crystals are, like, weird. They spawn stuff, essentially.
Oh,
You can create items and things with them.
it's
oh, that's true, yeah. You know, we could actually also try the thing with the red crystals, I guess.
You don't think you have enough.
We could wait with the ritual. Okay. Yeah, we should get a room for him. Let's go find something. Fucking hell.
Let's
making
go
notes.
find on it. I'm going to walk out the library.
Okay, you head on out. You enter out into the sort of market. I don't want to say square. It's more of a circle, which has no market in it because it's got a giant fountain in the middle. So you know, couldn't put a market in it. But it's kind of the town square circle, and the town squircle. There are sort of a number of like roads leading off in all directions. You see a number of places that have like high streets or other kind of type looking things, and it looks like maybe fucking what's the word? Like you might be able to find an inn down one of them, and sort of a brief wander down one of those. Well, you can quite easily find a pretty simple inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out at the first one I find, really.
Yeah. Okay. First one you come to,
everyone else follows
it's like an inn. It's called the Fainting Fae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the sound of this.
Looks pretty fancy.
Okay. I don't like the sound of this.
You're a Milikadi. Everything looks pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Don't like it.
Yeah. There are, of course, elves behind the bar. 3 of. 3 female elves. They look identical. Like, completely. They're literally the same person. Kind of identical.
That's unnerving.
Do they speak in unison?
No.
Hello there.
Hello. Sort of. The center one
Did-
just pipes up. Not looking at you. But one of the other ones is looking at you.
Oh my god, yes.
How much for
Two-
what, 2 rooms? 3 rooms?
2 rooms? 3 rooms? How many beds do you need? Yeah, that'll be 3 rooms then. We only have 2 in each. Unless you want to share
Okay.
doubles?
I mean, I can sleep on the floor. That's fine.
I'll go with 3 rooms.
2 rooms.
I mean,
That would be, and you see her, you see one of the other ones next to her start like pulling off keys off this sort of rack, like next to each other, 3 keys, and kind of the fucking what's it called? The one on the end goes to talk to someone else who like is at the kind of bar area that you're in, like downstairs. And you see it, it's almost like they're kind of losing concentration as they're multitasking, the 3 of them. It's weird. Like, she looks like she's really having to try and focus. Pay attention.
I'm just gonna say, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry,
look okay.
I'm fine. It'll be...
Can I insight them, see if they're, like, some of them are major images or something?
You can certainly try. That'll be 30
no,
gold.
that's my spell list.
30 gold?
Also, it's investigation, Rick.
Oh, of course. Investigation is -4. 20.
20?
Yes.
They're not major images.
Okay.
Yes, 30 gold. At 3
I'm
rooms?
just gonna look over at the others and be like,
For 2 rooms?
For 3 rooms. She looks like almost perplexed as to why you're complaining about this.
I throw
does
down
this come
15
like...
I throw down 15 gold already.
Does this come
Oh,
with
it's all-
like a complimentary like whiskey or wine or something fancy?
She kind of looks at you slightly quizzically and... Well, it comes with breakfast in the morning.
How much is dinner?
Dinner? Well, it depends what you have. The menu's quite expansive.
Expansive or expensive?
Expansive.
Fuck. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm good. I'm gonna sleep outside.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Would
I mean,
the rest
you
of you like rooms? It would only be 20 gold in that case.
You can just sleep on the floor,
They're 10 gold each.
big man.
It's
I mean, oh god, but this place is weird.
it's
I
more or
mean,
less
yeah,
a
but
steal.
you don't have to pay anything.
I mean,
Like,
Felix
we'll be
and I
buying
only
2
need-
rooms anyway.
Felix and I only need 1 bed. Just look over Felix.
You s-
Okay.
As you say that,
Right.
the one that's holding the keys puts 2 of the keys back, and picks up a different key, which is red.
Oh,
my
come
God.
We have soundproof rooms for an extra 5 gold if you want them.
I think
What
we're
rooms?
good.
Soundproof.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Oh boy.
The one
I'm
with the
not
keys
gonna
takes 10 gold off of the thing and places down the red key in its place.
I am significantly behind on money myself. I only have 14 gold.
Yeah, I throw down.
I have
the
99
gold.
platinum, but this place is too expensive for Sauriv.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Akane put 15 gold?
Yeah.
I'll put the other 5 then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
She
right,
takes it
that's
and
what
puts
I
down the
figured.
other key. Very well. I hope you have a nice
I'll be back.
evening.
And I'm just gonna walk out. And I'm just gonna loot. Is there any shops open?
There's a few.
Okay. Is there any like?
Wait, no, this is Elf City. Yeah, most of them.
Okay. Is there any like magic item shops maybe?
You'd have to go for a little wander. You don't immediately see any. But,
Yeah.
I mean, in a place this fancy, probably.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a wander.
Okay. You go for a short wander. You'll eventually come across one. It's not too far from where you are. It's like one of the sort of main central, like, spiraling outwards from the center fucking squircle.
How big is it?
You and your
What, the magic
support.
shop?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it like?
it doesn't appear to be massive, but, you know, it's a magic shop,
Okay.
always tricks you like that.
Squawk.
Yeah, it's the centre square, the town square, but it's a circle, so it's a town squircle.
It's dumb.
I've been saying this for the last, like, 5 minutes because I couldn't say town circle and take myself seriously.
Yeah, well, a bit of a moment, hasn't it? So it's like hard for me to tell.
That's fair, that's fair. Also, you're really quiet.
I'm really quiet now. That's fucking.
Oh, never mind.
No,
You're
You're
fine.
back to normal.
It just does that with your mic. You just like whenever you join again, it says, "Yeah, you have to
Oh,
let
because
it."
that has.
Yeah, it's because it's automatically doing gain or something. I don't know. Anyway, Sauriv.
Yeah,
Yeah, you find a magic shop.
yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk in.
you head
It's
on in. There's an elven woman, the same elven woman you were just talking to, behind one of the counters. There's 3 counters.
Visible. I'm just gonna look around for other people that are in the shop. Is there
Okay.
anyone else?
There's like 2 or 3 people like browsing some of the. They've got some like racks with like potions on and like a few
Is it the
magic
same person?
items. No, and in fact, as you look back, it's not the same person anymore. It's someone completely different that was behind the counter.
What is happening? Am I going insane?
Yes, you don't have the intelligence to tell them apart because they look incredibly similar. It wasn't actually the same person. They just looked very similar, and immediately you were sort of taken aback by just how similar they look. It's not quite the same. So you noticed a few subtle differences in the kind of
The same.
in the blonde hair,
I don't
sort
like
of
this place at all.
pointed features that, you know, all elves have. And by all, I mean a large majority of elves.
I'm just gonna walk up to the counter then, and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna say, hi.
Hi, can I help you?
I don't know. What do you have?
Excuse me?
Could I don't
Is
do
there
you have
something in particular you're looking for?
anything that can? I don't know, to be honest.
We carry a wide range of stock. I'm afraid you might need to be a
Got
little more
anything that could make
specific.
me faster?
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 Well, I could cut your legs off.
What?
Never mind, it's a joke. We have a few things that might help. I don't know how much, though. It's quite a difficult enchantment to speed people up. If you want to run faster, I've got something that might do that for you.
Yeah, sure. What does it do? Just make me faster, or anything else? Or
Indeed, boots of double step. Whilst you're wearing them, they'll allow you to walk at, well, a lot faster than you normally would.
okay.
Doesn't really
How
do
much
anything.
for them?
Well, it's quite a difficult enchantment to manage, and the boss gets grumpy whenever he has to do speed-based enchantments, so unfortunately I can't let them go for less than about 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. That's just pocket change to me, but unfortunately I don't have that pocket change with me at the moment.
Of
So,
course.
what else have you got?
She looks at you
Pick up
quizzically, by
one
the way,
lever.
as you say pocket change.
Yeah, I don't have any pockets.
Yeah. Well,
You have
that's
one pocket.
I think one of the only things that we have about relating to speed. We have a few slow things. We could slow you down if you want. Maybe you could slow someone else down. We've a number of versions of slowness.
See, I like. Okay, so I've got these here javelins, and I like throwing them. I don't like having to pick them back up again. Anything you can do about that?
Tie a rope to them.
Well, they would, I suppose, cost some. I could do it with one of them, at least. We do have something that might be able to help you, but it would take some time, and the javelin, for a short while.
Okay. Oh, how long?
Oh, only about 3 hours.
Oh, really? How much would it cost?
I'd say maybe 350 gold. There's two parts to it. There's a single glove you'd need to wear, and when you throw, I'd have to enchant your javelin, essentially. And when you throw the javelin, if you throw it with that glove, it'll return to your hand a few seconds later.
Oh, that sounds cool. And it only works for one javelin?
Well, I'd have to enchant the javelin, and you'd need a different glove for each javelin.
It's not so great.
But
Couldn't you give 2 javelins on 1 glove?
no, because then they'd attempt to materialise inside each other, and then you'd have a lot of issues. She sort
That
of
doesn't sound like an issue.
she gestures
Got
over
5
at this
javelins, condense in a
thing where
bottle.
there's like a door, and she well, give me a second, and sort of heads over to this door that's like right in the kind of just embedded in the wall into like it looks like it should lead into the shop next to it, and she opens it up, reaches into the empty black void beyond it, and pulls something out, and it appears to be sort of 2 javelins and a dagger that have just been sort of mashed through each other. It leads to some issues.
Yeah, that looks cool. That looks dangerous. I could stab someone with that.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, it could work, I guess, so.
It could, but you're not going to be able to throw it very well.
Yeah, good point. Nah, you know what? I'll take it.
You have your
Why not?
fancy javelin on your back, don't you?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's separate.
Yeah. But it's, like, visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And she'll sort of gesture at it. I assume you want the dark javelin?
Could you do that one?
I don't see why not.
It's already got a magic key.
It's a minor enchantment. There's only 2 things I think it interferes with. Those that would destroy the item when used, and, well, those that already recall it or teleport it elsewhere, or would call you to it, unless it's an enchantment that does those.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It just kills stuff better.
Yes,
alright then.
easily then.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out that fancy ass javelin and put it on the counter,
Very well.
and I'm gonna say, yeah, that'd be awesome if you could do that one.
Very well. Would you like it to be so that it's when the There's a few different things I could do with this. I could either make it so that it returns after a certain amount of time, or when it strikes a creature. Or effectively once it's finished striking a creature. It's up to you. Mechanically, Tomchi, either it will return at the end of your turn, or it will only return if it successfully hits a target, but it will return instantly. Is what she's asking you.
Okay.
So either, like, if you hit and then miss, like, right, if you miss and then, like, it just doesn't come back, or you can throw one and it will return at the end of your turn.
I like me some risks. I'll go with the quick one, the one that lets me use
Okay.
it more than once. I guess. I think, yeah, that one.
Well, you'd always be able to use it once. Sure, I can do that for you. 350 gold then, and I will get to work on that shortly. And you see her walk out of the empty black void of the room next to her, pick up the javelin and walk back in.
I'm just gonna, like, kind of slowly just, count out 35 platinum.
Sure. She'll take that. Thank you. Is there anything else that you would be looking for?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure there's something we have that you might like.
Anything that might make me harder to hit?
Harder to hit? Well, there's one thing, but I don't know how well it would work.
Huh?
We have a potion that it makes you appear in 4 places at once.
What?
Well, there are illusory duplicates of yourself, like myself.
Wait a minute. What?
She holds a hand out towards you. I'm just an illusory duplicate.
I'm gonna stop asking questions. I'm good.
Okay, Other than that, there are a few simple things that we carry, such as rings of protection, necklaces of protection, the general stuff.
What kind of costs are those?
They can be quite expensive. I'd say maybe 500-600 gold a piece.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, but maybe later.
Of
Pocket
course.
change.
Okay, I'll come back at that. But could I just like pick that up in the morning, or what?
If you want, you're welcome to wait if you would like.
It's pretty late, isn't it?
Yes. We understand if you'd like to watch the procedure. There are some parts we'd have to keep secret, but there are always some patrons that prefer to keep a close eye on their items.
I mean, as much as my brain is indomitable, and my intelligence is never ending, I don't really do the magic-y stuff, so I'm good. Thanks.
That's okay.
I'll just pick it up in the morning, and that'll do me fine.
Alright, do you have a last name I can take? She says, holding a hand out towards you. Or, well, just a name.
Sauriv.
Sauriv.
Yeah, I don't
Very well.
really do last names, to be honest. Just kind of seems a bit pointless to me. But anyway, yeah, Sauriv. Sauriv will do.
Of course. Sauriv it is. And as she says your name, you can feel something within you. Some kind of... almost... It's hard to describe. Some kind of, like, resonation within your chest that's a little off-putting.
Is my chest gonna explode?
Why would it do that? Looks at you just questioningly.
Well, I feel like someone's playing drums on me art.
No, I don't think so. That's a little strange. Maybe you should see a physician?
Did you do something?
Me? No, of course
What?
not.
I'm gonna insight that.
Roll for it.
I mean, this is shit, but that's a free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say a 3 doesn't really cut it.
No
She's
shit.
pretty hard to read. Seems truthful.
All right then. Yep. I'm gonna try to sleep it off. I think. I guess that would work. Maybe. Yep.
That might work. I've
Work for everyone else after all. That'll do. All right. I'll be back in the morning. Thank you very much.
Very well. I'll see you then. Have a nice evening.
Goodbye. I'm gonna walk out, swishing my tail as I go.
Sure, you walk out.
Have I ever felt that before?
No.
I'm gonna go back to my friends.
Okay. You head back to the others.
Are you just like drinking or?
Yeah, where are you guys doing?
I would have like gotten some food and a drink and went up to the room and started reading through the book.
Food and a drink?
Yes.
Okay. For like... I'd say like 2 or 3 gold, you can get like a decent meal. And like drinks will be like 2 silver apiece. Not too expensive.
Just try and keep it on.
When you say decent meal, do you mean like a decent meal for like Sauriv? Or like a decent meal for like a king?
I mean a decent meal for Coghammer.
Okay.
It's a pretty well prepared, good
It's a
meal.
happy meal.
I mean, it's not the fanciest on the menu. You can definitely spend 100 gold in an evening if you want to here.
Oh, good.
I want 4 adult meals, 2 for Sauriv and 2 happy meals for the children over there.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll just head up to the room and start going through the book to see
Okay.
if there's like actually anything useful.
Go ahead and
Stuff
just roll me just a flat intelligence check, I'd say, just to sort of compare them. Unless you want to contest that.
Let's see. Hey!
21. Okay. You see a few more sort of warnings and basic things. A basic, like, you know, this doesn't always work. This, what's the fucking word? Warnings and, like bits of information, like descriptions, a few things you had to fill in yourself.
Guidelines?
Guidelines, thank you. Yeah, like some warnings and guides that are just, like, were missing from the other book. Like, some of them you figured out yourself, some of them are really strange, and you don't know why they ever came up. But it appears to be relatively the same, mostly. Relatively the same, mostly. It's mostly the same. There are a few changes, but essentially not major.
Okay.
Where did you go, Sauriv?
I think I might be about to explode.
Are you guys drinking or eating, or where are the rest of you
guess-
guys?
Drinking and eating, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
you can
yeah.
do that.
Yargon, what? By the way, what did the Cloak of Displacement do again? That I bought in Emerald.
Requires attunement. Whilst attuned, you basically get disadvantage to hit you until you're hit. Then it acts like concentration, but auto fails at save. So once you take damage, you then it doesn't. The disadvantage disappears until the end of your next turn.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
in
start from your
the
next turn.
compendium. if you
Yeah,
just look
it
up
is in the
this one.
compendium.
Oh.
It's actually a default item, unlike literally everything else in this game so far. I think.
Felix.
Felix shows Pandal has a few default items.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's up?
I don't know. He's got like a fucking.
In Emerald, I got this cloak. I figured it might be pretty handy for you.
Oh.
Make you harder to hit.
Oh.
I just.
Thanks.
Get out the cloak, I guess. Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
dear. Thanks, sweetie. He says, I Felix says just kind of like, I guess, is that, I think if Pandal's nearby, he's just kind of chuckling very hard.
Yeah, I can assume Pandal's just like, haha, you're a fool. But I think Pandal might actually be here. Are you here, buddy?
Mostly
Never-
hit.
Oh,
Oh.
Can't tell people.
Am I missing something here between
He's getting
those
about
two?
3/4 of a sentence out, and then he's cutting off.
yeah.
Why really? You've got to be fucking.
Yeah. Am I missing something between
sorry.
Pandal and Felix?
Yes. Lots and lots of hot gay sex. No.
What the hell?
I just want to insight those two, I guess.
Go for it.
That is-
There's-
Yeah. There.
yes, me and
Hey,
This is where we find out that Akane is like super yandere.
Oh god.
she's really into cucking.
It appears that Felix is just somewhat awkward, I assume.
Yes.
fair enough.
Yes.
First proper serious relationship.
Are
Sort
you
of
just like
awkward.
in the
Just give him
In
a
the
smile.
downstairs,
or-
yeah. I think.
Okay.
I think that's what they said. I'm just going to assume Pandal's with them, whilst his internet dies.
I'm just gonna walk in. I'm just gonna say, guys, my chest might explode.
What?
What? Where have you been? What have you done?
I was at a magic shop. I said my name, then I felt something in my chest,
So
and I think it's gonna
you
explode.
just walked in there and said your name and walked out again?
Well, I bought something, and they asked for
Oh.
a name, and then like,
Oh. Maybe it's some sort of magic to make sure you come back and pay for it later?
Yeah, can I
Well,
roll an Arcana?
maybe, but like she said that it wasn't her, so and she looked like real confused. So I don't know.
It might not have been her. It
Can
might
I
have
roll
been
an
restaurant.
Sorry.
Maybe.
Can you roll a what?
Can I roll an Arcana to see if that sounds like a spell or anything?
You can certainly try.
I guess not.
Yeah. Doesn't sound familiar.
Let me try as well, because I am pretty good with the arcanes.
The 10 out of 10 description
the
is going to make
arcane.
this slightly harder for you guys.
The what?
Is that a 23?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Not a spell as such. It's really hard to understand. It sounds like maybe some kind of magic. You don't really know what. But maybe something tied to whatever was said. It's kind of the best you can get. That there's not really, You don't really have enough to work on.
Wait, so your name, you just said Sauriv?
I said Sauriv. Does it happen again?
No.
Okay.
That-
It did not happen again. I don't think it's related to that.
You know,
Okay.
Do a dodgy place.
I kind of want to visit that shop. See if they got some good stuff. Anyone want to go?
It was
with me?
very expensive.
Magic items are pretty expensive mostly.
I asked for something that would make me faster. They asked for 1,000 gold. So,
Welcome to magic items.
yeah, I've never really done this before.
Does anyone want to come with me, or you guys are good to the magic items?
I'll come with you. I don't need anything, but I'll come with you.
I
Okay,
can show you where it is if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll take them to the thing then. The magic shop.
Okay. So you guys head on over to the magic shop, which is just called the magic shop, by the way.
Nice.
Okay.
So you head over to the magic shop.
It's like the bold in capitals.
Yes.
The magic shop. Nice.
Is my music still playing? Oh, it's playing this one. So you head over to the magic shop. Yeah, you see the same elven-looking lady behind the desk. Again, you guys also kind of do a bit of a double taker. She looks almost like the exact same person as the three that were in the Faint and Fae, but they're not. It takes sort of a moment before you sort of see the differences. And you're like, oh, they're not the same. Although it's a little bit less of a sort of double take as it is for Sauriv, because
I imagine I did a double take again.
probably.
A triple take.
Oh! Oh, it's not.
Hi.
Hi, how can I help you?
I was perhaps looking for, like, I don't know if you have a ring of spell storing or rings of protection, stuff like that.
Oh, we've got rings of protection. I can sell you those. Those are about 600 to 700 gold each. If you're looking for them.
How powerful are these? In meta terms.
You don't fucking know.
That's why I'm asking.
I know. But you don't know. And Akane doesn't know, so you don't get to know.
That's why I'm asking. How powerful are these?
You said in meta.
Yargon.
You said in meta terms.
Yeah,
So
but
it's pretty
if,
safe
if
to
you
assume.
could, like, relate it to meta terms, but okay, sure.
Well, she's not going to relate
how
into
powerful?
meta terms. Well, the minor ones. We have a couple of minor ones, and I think we have a single regular? Regular.
And the price you said was for which
Yes.
one?
For the minors. They're our most common
Oh.
ones.
How much would a regular one cost?
The regular one will cost you about 1,500.
Ugh.
I'm sure that amount of money is no bother to those such as yourself.
Of course not.
You would
Do
say.
you want to roll a deception there,
Yeah.
Sauriv? Because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Could I just, like, choose to fail?
Depends on how you roll.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, yeah, she beats it anyway.
Yeah, I imagine so. She's a shopkeeper.
I mean, you would say, but sadly, yeah, that's a bit too much for me.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, is there anything else we can help you with?
By the way, is there, like, anything on display here? Or is it just...
Yeah, there's a few sort of bits and pieces are sort of dotted around the room. There's also one wall that's just covered in sort of racks with various potions, each labelled on. And you see a number of the same people looking at now different items that you saw before. There's like 3 other people in here. 2 of them are the same. One of them wasn't here last time.
I'm just gonna wander over to the potions, and I'm looking for either healing potions or
Healing
something
potions? Yeah, they definitely have a range of healing potions. Those are the medicinal
I'll just let them
antidotes,
continue
healings.
talking
Yeah,
first for now, though.
sure, okay. Actually, that's fair. It'll take you a while to decipher what the words mean.
Yeah.
Um.
Very much.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
I guess I will save some money until I can buy a regular one then.
That's a shame. We do have other things if you're interested.
Mm.
Is there anything else particularly that you would be interested in? I'm sure there's something you'd like.
I
We do keep
mean,
a wide variety of stock here.
not that. What did she say last?
We do keep a wide variety of stock here.
Nothing that springs to mind, but is there anything you could like advise for a sorcerer?
For a sorcerer? Well, we've spell focuses, material pouches. We've lots of ingredients and components if you need them. For certain spells, we have a few spell scrolls. Although I suppose those are more used to wizards mostly.
Let me actually look through my spell list, see if I need any components.
Is there anything you'd like, sir? He says, turning to Felix. As you sort of...
No, I'm
count your
fine.
head. Very well.
Oh, I'd like to get some ruby dust actually.
Ruby dust? How much of that would you like?
Let's say about 400 worth.
400 gold? Oh, we can do that. We should have some in stock. I'll go get that for you. Is there anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay.
Is it ruby dust you actually need for a spell, or is it the default one that's in there?
Hold on, let me. That's
Just
a
type
good
like
thing.
a letter in there.
Let me check. Oh no, it's a default. God damn it. Never mind. I don't buy ruby dust.
Oh,
Why does it put stuff in there by default? That's
because
so
it's
annoying.
fucking dumb. Yeah, I know. Welcome to Roll20.
I can understand why it's there. It shouldn't be.
Wait, it
but I
should
can
just say
understand why.
component.
Yeah.
Components, not
actually,
fucking
for
Ruby
some
dust or
reason-
whatever.
For some reason, Storm's Fair says material components, and the default of ruby dust worth. Oh, that's because I put it in here. I should look up in Senators what actually components are.
Yeah, you should check.
I'm
So
pretty
if you
certain
can
it's just a. I'm pretty certain it's just a material that can be supplemented by a focus.
I think so.
Yeah, there's most of the time that's what it will be.
Yeah.
Should check it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I needed it for mask your wounds.
Don't think so.
Don't have. Yeah, I don't have greater resto, so I don't think I need any components.
No, you don't. Vom, you here?
Any components with a worth at least.
Oh, you are. Did you go with them?
Yeah, they're going to the magic shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I would have gone with them.
Okay. Is there anything I
Yeah,
can do
verbal
for you,
dramatic.
young man?
Do you happen to sell just a hunk of ivory? Just
Ivory? We have that. How much are you looking to buy?
just like single hunk, maybe 100 golds worth.
100 golds worth of ivory. I can do that for you. I'll get that for you. One moment,
Material components
she
without
says without
a
moving.
material components without a worth stated are able to be replaced by a focus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And your star does count as a focus. If you didn't have one before, you should have done, but now you do.
I mean, yeah, I have a staff.
Oh,
Some arcane
nice.
focus.
Okay.
I mean, different folk don't really change spells, do they? Right?
Not normally.
Yeah. I mean, this one can do.
There
apparently,
is-
but I'm
there is
not sure how
some-
to use it, so.
Well, I'm pretty sure like some foci, like even default magic items can.
Yeah, there are some things that are like, oh, this is a
With
focus
mods
and it
and
does
shit.
other things, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
they're
like
Also,
specific
it's
items.
Yargon, so I would assume that yeah, it probably messes with shit.
The star? Oh yeah, the star will. As you
Yeah.
were told.
Also, it's a fucking star, so.
But anyway. Pandal, a few moments later, you see her appear out of an empty black void through a doorway just next to her that looks like it should lead into a, what do you call it? Should lead into the shop next door.
Alright.
As if it's like a bag of holding or something, but like, you know, a room. And, yeah, you see her walk straight through the woman that you've been talking to, places a chunk of ivory on the desk, and then heads back inside. This one is not in sort of fine, fancy robes. This one appears to be this version is in sort of some kind of wizardy robes. Is clearly covered in like chalk dust and maybe like some kind of gemstone dust in places, and there's like some charring and some like frost and shit up one side of the robes and like bits of wax on them, and it looks like she may be enchanting things and they have been working away for a while.
Okay, I'll put 10 platinum on the thing then, I guess.
Yeah, okay. You struggle to reach up to the counter and put 10 platinum on it, and she takes it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers.
And goes to hand you the thing and then doesn't try and pick it up.
Take it.
Yeah,
Please not pick it up.
you take it. It's fine. Yeah, you've got 100 gold chunk of ivory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to buy? Or should we go to Sauriv?
Well, pretty much I'm just going to try and buy some
Okay. They've a
healing
lot of
potions.
very interesting looking potions. But they also have some healing potions, so yeah, they have.
Is there anything weird that I might like?
weird that you might like?
Is there a potion of haste?
There is a bottle that appears to be full of fire,
Ooh!
along with an empty bottle that is listed as a potion. What else would there be? There would be one that appears to have a small cloud with sort of lightning zapping through it occasionally on the inside. There is also a... I should check my notes, because I don't remember all of these. There is also another one that has like this dark red, like dark thick red liquid inside of it. And it kind of appears to be sloshing as though it's got like waves across its surface. But it's like the colour of blood.
Okay, I'll let my lips when I see that.
Yeah, there's a few interesting looking ones.
Okay, do they have names on them, or...?
Yeah, they've got like names and descriptions. So the one that's like got like fire in it is a potion of fire giant strength.
Ooh.
The one that appears to have just be empty is a potion of resistance. The one that has like lightning, a lightning cloud inside it is a potion of the storm. And fucking, what was the other one? The sort of dark, thick red liquid is a potion of regeneration. God, words.
Okay, that sounds useful. I'm just gonna ask about potion of the storm and the potion of the regeneration.
Okay.
Potion of regeneration.
So you come back over to the desk and you ask her.
What's these?
Oh, well, the potion of the storm, this one, and she gestures at the one, which I assume you sort of brought them over.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is, well, it's especially useful in protecting against lightning, but it has a few other uses. It's... and she sort of seems to think from... It's an intricate spell that's been distilled down into a potion-like form. It allows you to sort of move and float a lot easier than you normally would. You can electrify some attacks if you were to attempt to do that, and let out bolts of lightning. It's also really great for showmanship, if that's what you're into. It's not the longest lasting potion, but it's very effective.
How much is it?
This one, it's 200 gold pieces.
Okay. And this one? The potion of regeneration.
This one, this is a potion of regeneration. It will regenerate lost tissues, and it will help attach limbs and other appendages should they come loose. It can restore most injuries entirely, and it's very good at healing people. Extremely high healing.
No. How much for it?
300 gold.
Oh, okay. Jump change, but not now.
Of course.
I'll just take some normal healing potions.
Normal healing potions, greater healing
Yeah.
potions, superior healing potions, additional healing potions, lesser healing potions. Which ones would you like?
Greater, I think.
Greater.
Yes,
Very well.
I guess.
8d4 plus 8 for the record.
Is it?
I think so.
No, that's no,
Is
that's
that superior?
I think that's superior.
Yeah, it's
I don't
greater
think it's
than
plus
it's
8,
greater
but
than
it's-
superior, isn't it?
Yeah, it's greater than superior.
Then yeah, no,
Superior.
sorry,
Superior is
it's
like ridiculously
greater's
expensive,
40.
I know that.
Yeah, greater would be 44
Greater's
plus
like
4.
44. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. We can let those go for 100 gold apiece.
No,
We do have a minor version of the Potion of the Storm if you are interested, but don't have the money on you at hand.
oh, 100 gold. Wait, was it 100 gold or 200 gold? For the
For
great healing potion.
great is 100.
100. Okay.
50 for normal,
That would be-
100 for
10 platinum.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I shall take 2 of those.
Okay.
And what's this minor potion of the storm?
Oh, well, it's the same effect. It just doesn't last as long. It's essentially the, well, it's part of our distilling process of distilling spells down into potions. Occasionally, we can trap what would normally be lost in, well, an additional potion that's not quite as powerful, but has all the same effects to some degree. It doesn't last as long. It only lasts half a minute, but if you'd like a taste, essentially, for only another 100 gold, I can let that go.
Okay. And how much was it for the normal one?
It was 200 gold.
200.
And 300 for the regeneration.
You know what? Bugger, I'm gonna spoil myself. I'm gonna take the normal one. The normal potion of the storm.
She sort of smiles. Very well. Well, if you'd like to if you put that one back kindly, and you can feel free to take 2 greater healing potions then.
Alright then.
I would, but my hands
A
are...
lot of fucking money. Jesus Christ.
It's a very good potion.
It probably is, yeah.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, it lasts for 10 minutes, okay.
Yes, the other one is only
Oh, okay,
half a
I
minute.
thought it would only be a minute.
No, it lasts...
Very good, let's do that one.
Okay, so... Do you got your notes? Or should I just make a thing for you?
I mean, it's up to you. I've got my notes up.
I'll make a thing.
so-
Let's just make a thing. But essentially, and I will read it out as I wear the fucker handouts. Handout. Okay. I don't know why I didn't put this. I don't know why I didn't put this into Roll20 to start with, because it's in my notes. Players' journals. Okay, so... it is 10 minutes, not 109.
Wait, can't you copy and paste?
I could. But it's sort of like spread throughout my notes, and there's other...
Oh, okay.
I could, but, you know, it's done badly, and I've also managed to put all of my potions and tried building a table in my notes, so you'd get a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
So, yes. Anyway, so you, and it'll be in the handout section in a second. So, you go through, you take your potions?
I do.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to get while you're here?
No.
I'm good. I don't have money to begin with.
Okay.
I too am also Gucci.
I'm not
I
there.
just spent
I
a
can't afford it.
silly amount of fucking money. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, you rich fuck.
So, are you guys heading back to the Fainting Fae, or?
That was almost all my money.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I had 99 platinum, I'm down to 24.
Nice.
Jesus, you still have more money than me.
You should pull your
Yeah,
money and
but
buy
like-
potion of regeneration. So that when I cut your limbs off, it works. So, yeah, you guys head back to the fainting Fae. I assume you're going to just sort of get a room, sleep for the night. Is that the plan? Sorry.
I am not peeking for a room. I'm just gonna like
Sleep on the floor?
sleep on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to camp on the floor. Is there anything else you guys want to do particularly? Or
Start carving my hunk of ivory.
into a thing of yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
boy.
me a dexterity check just to see how well that goes.
Okay.
The ultimate
The
narcissist.
ultimate cheapskate. 14.
14. Okay. You
very
start
careful
making
not to
headway.
fuck it
You're
up.
careful not to
Prepare.
like chip into it or do anything too much, so you don't get it done yet, but you're getting there.
Oh, I
You begin to get there.
Very
Um,
slowly.
Note down that you got a 14 to carve.
Okay. Oh.
If you fail a check, you have to get a new chunk.
That's nat ones for you.
I'm a halfling. Fuck you.
Exactly.
That's 2 net ones for you.
Ah, fuck you.
Big sad.
I'm a net 1, and I'm also a net 1.
What are you trying to do over there?
Oh, just making a statue. Like a small one, not a statuette. It's not like a big statue.
Okay.
Gonna get little diamonds in the eyes. It's gonna be great.
Didn't really picture you for an artistic type.
Oh, I've never made art in my life. I don't know what music is. I've never heard of plays before. No, I'm all books and numbers, me.
I mean, it shows.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna push some imaginary glasses up my nose.
Nice.
Do you push him up with your middle finger?
Yes. They reflect in the anime the way that glasses do.
Yes. There's just,
Well,
you see a
if
flash
it,
of light
like-
from his glasses that don't exist.
If you're not certain and need help, maybe I could have a look or something.
Maybe I'm gonna like hold it up the what I've got so far next to me.
Do you see the resemblance? Are we?
I'll put on my goggles without lenses. Squint my eyes and then take out my magnifying glass.
He's also without
Okay.
glass.
I'm not that short, Coghammer. You can see me. I know you can.
Well, but the other thing as well.
Oh, right. That's fair.
Wait, what are they doing together?
How is
No.
it looking?
It looks like he's made a start. But, you know, he's got a long way to go still.
Well, it's something.
That is exactly what I said. Thank you. You're so supportive.
You're...
Branch it
well,
can't you see?
What room would have the most space for me to like slip in the floor?
It would be the room with the two beds on either side of the wall. One on either side of the wall, and you could sleep between them, as
would
opposed
probably
to...
be the ones with the 2 half people.
Probably, yeah.
So
I mean,
you two,
all
as
of us
opposed to
are
the
half
other one,
people.
which is just got one bed in the middle.
Well, I say that actually. I'm actually like.
Yeah. The one that Felix and Akane have is, it's only got one bed.
I mean, me and
double.
Coghammer like feet to feet again, because then Sauriv can just have the other bed.
You could be. Yeah, you easily enough could be. These are pretty big beds. 7-8 feet long.
I'm just gonna say I prefer the floor because this place is weird.
The bed's too high up for you, are you not? If I
Yep.
sit off the edge of the bed, do my feet reach the floor?
Just about. There you go, Sauriv.
Like bunk beds. These are crazy.
There is your
wait,
potion.
like- Ooh. Potion of the storm.
So, just before I do anything, we are within Milikadi, yes? Like
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and cast a major image at 6th level just to see if I can do it.
Each melee or ranged weapon attack deals an additional 2d8 lightning damage.
Roll me
no.
a percentile, Brosicle.
Oh, Rob. Okay.
Yeah, for 200 gold, it's a really good potion. 35. As you attempt to cast the spell, you find that you're unable to pluck at the threads of the arcane that you.
Like, I can't.
I got halfway through saying arcanum, but you know, threads of the arcane that you're used to,
This is not.
and you find that with no flux comes no magic.
We're not in canon right now, Yargon.
Hmm.
Oh, worth a shot.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you drawing?
What?
What were you trying?
Oh, I was just trying to cast something just to see if it would work more than anything. I was-
Oh, okay.
If you like, if I like make a picture and then go to bed, would it still be there if I woke up? But I didn't even make the picture, so it's like I'm doing bad so far. Maybe it'll be there when I wake up. I don't know. It's exciting.
Okay. By the way, I bought some potions and stuff. I feel like someone else should have a healing potion.
I mean,
I don't know who.
I can appreciate that Grog here is buying potions again. We are, for
Hey,
the
I'm not that
record,
stupid.
going to be using Mercer's rules on it's an action to feed it to someone else or a bonus action to drink it yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, who do you think could use one the most?
I mean, my vote's
Well, I
Akane,
know-
personally.
Well, my buddy here is
Fuck you.
pretty good at healing people, so I think you're fine.
I like to think
Uh,
so.
I don't know what you're like, Coghammer. I don't think you heal.
I
Yeah.
can take care of myself.
Alright then. That's fine.
I think.
Felix is fast. If somebody gets, like, hurt, then...
I mean, I'm not all that good with healing, but sure, fast is something I can do.
Why are you in our room? What the fuck? Where did you come from? See, he's
Sorry,
sneaky as well. He can get around.
Yeah, like, see?
That's useful. I think maybe he should have it.
Yeah.
Did I miss something because I happened to go?
Yeah,
We're in our room.
These ones are in their
Yeah,
room.
this is a
But it's funnier if this is what's happening now. Shush, go with it.
You and Akane have your own room that has one bed in it. These guys have a room that has two beds in it. Two singles, you've got a double between you. That's why you had a red key.
No wall, there's just a giant crowd.
Okay, so
by the way, is it a bonus action to drink the potion of the storm?
it's bonus action to drink any potion,
Oh, okay.
Storm.
or an action to feed it to someone else.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, the potion of the storm's a really nice one.
Yeah. I'm glad
I
you
just
gave
heard
it to me.
2d8 lightning damage, and I'm like creaming myself over here.
You can see it in the what you call it, in the
it's
handout
the-
section.
In handouts.
Fucking banging me.
Also gives you feather fall for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Holy fucking shite.
10 minutes. You can fly up to 10 feet per turn without provoking attacks of opportunity. You deal 2d8 lightning damage. You're resistant to lightning. You don't take fall damage. Yeah, it's a really nice one.
I have a question that I'm probably not going to be allowed the answer to, but I am curious to see if you will tell me.
Yeah?
So Sauriv Greatsword rolls an 8.
Yeah?
Does it amp the 2d8?
Does it?
See, you're doing the thing, but I hope it does, because God,
I
fucking
really hope it does.
I'm doing the thing where I'm not telling you, but essentially no, because that only affects your sword. That wouldn't affect something like Hex or Hunter's Mark
I
as well.
figured,
It will only affect your sword.
but like...
But because
Hey,
it,
are you
know,
ready for 2d8 lightning damage?
Essentially,
5 times?
the reason for that is a magical effect on the sword itself, whereas your attack
Yeah, I
roll is
figured.
you hit them very well. That's a thing you're doing. That's not an effect of your sword, which is why crits are different.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I assume because the sword effectively like has a second sword, it would have a second. I say mundane sword, not mundane sword, because obviously the sword is magic, but it's doing the same as the sword is doing. It's not replicating Sauriv as well.
Yeah, kind of how
Okay.
that works.
Man, magic is weird sometimes.
Yes.
So,
Oh, you motherfucker! Apologies, YouTube, plus no demonetize.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Huh?
unmute me.
Like, monetized again.
You don't have monetization.
Yeah, I know. I did for a while, and it took it away from me. And
I know,
Oh.
you have to have 10,000 subscribers. It's so bullshit.
it's the worst. How am I shitty at, like...
Hey, at
things
least you're
supposed
not
to be-
hovering around the 10 million subscribers.
What?
What?
Captain Sparkles, he goes above and
Oh,
below
yeah.
daily on an hourly basis.
Yeah. I can't pity
That's
the guy.
pretty kex, though.
YouTube keeps
gaining-
knocking off every time he gets to 10 million subscribers. Like people who have like not watched him, like you know how that YouTube had a thing where it was unsubscribing people. It keeps doing
Yeah.
that to him, and every time he prepares his fucking 10 million
yeah.
subscribe video, it just knocks him back down again.
And then you see
It's
him,
been doing it
and
for
then
like a
you
month,
see him
it's hilarious.
making another video, he pushes his diamond play button in the vault again, like, yep, still 10
YouTube
mil.
can't afford the diamonds anymore. They're just like making sure no one else gets there.
Yeah,
he already
it's
has it.
so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just keeps knocking him
gains
down.
He gains as much subscribers as he loses due to the cleansing of the accounts.
Yeah.
Cleansing.
Yes.
Anyway, yes. Back on track with the D&D. So, you guys want to do anything else, or you taking the evening?
No, I'm doing.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
So,
Sleep.
long rests happen. They do.
Oh,
They
I
do,
love
they do, they
those.
do. Indeed.
Does anything weird happen?
Anything weird? What do you mean?
Like, does my chest explode again?
Why would your chest
Does it?
explode? You just felt a slight rumble when she said your name, that's all.
Yeah, that was Sariv's heart fluttering because he's so fucking built. It's like a earthquake. Absolute unit.
Fucking Titan of the Tundra.
That meme.
So great. So, no? You get a long rest, morning rolls around. But before it does, I need to move to a different
My
channel
chest
with
explodes.
Akane for a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Gonna do the map
I
most
need
of
to go
the...
for sure. I'm gonna go do a show.
That's fine, we're gonna take our break here. So, Akane, if you stay with me for a second, everyone else go ahead and take an early break.
Goodbye, guy.
Boy,
So, Akane,
Oh. Yes.
as sleep overtakes you, as the sweet embrace of the nothingness that is being unconscious overtakes you, you begin to see flashes of memories, of recollections, of things that you had long since forgotten. A blade of red. Or, no, a blade covered in red. A flash of a silvered weapon. Screaming in a hallway. A hallway intricately decorated. Pictures of those of your ilk. People that look like you. People that look like your family. Line the walls. But the place is on fire. Not by much, but there is a smouldering from one end. You see people. Just flashes. You don't get a good look. You don't know who they are. But flashes of an armour. Gilded and black and white. Leather in nature, you assume. You see a flash of a dagger. And then a boot heel. And things fade to black. You don't know what it is, but it unsettles you on a whole new level. You see your old master's face as he looks down at you. Far taller than you remember him. As you realise, as you look to one side, you see your sister stood with him. You're much younger. Only maybe 7 or 8. Memories long forgotten resurface. Nightmares of a time long past. And for but a few minutes, you relive an experience that you had, maybe not intentionally, forgotten, but one that you'd rather not remember. You awake in the middle of the night, a cold sweat. No one else is disturbed. There you are, silent and asleep. By no one I mean Felix. And as a sort of sensation of a memory of a name washes over you. You lay back down to sleep. You have, during the night, a few more brief and similar nightmares of a past you recognise as your own, but remember not at all. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Okay.
We're gonna go to a break now.
Does she get a full night's rest in though?
You do manage to get a full
Okay.
night's rest in. Not the best sleep that you've ever had, far from it, but
Like she would wake up
rest
looking
nonetheless.
tired, but still not too tired.